percentage thing, like back to back, is the strongest move he could do to kill me?
Cooper, no. Sit. No!
Sit down, Cooper. Sorry. Well, it's just, I don't know, I don't.
He just cries because I have to do it a few times. Because I'm not as booming loud as you. So I have to get that way and let him listen. But you listen to me. Sit down. Sit. Alright, get up on the chair. Get up on the chair.
Shake it off.
Get up on the chair. Go up on the couch, go wherever, I don't care. As long as you don't go back there.
Oh.
Flip flopping his tail around like he's the boss. Bugs me. You're not my boss, Cooper. I'm the boss.
Boss. I'm like a boss. Yeah, you're the boss. Oh well. Speed running is resetting.
What?
Speed running is resetting. Like if I get mad for something going wrong, it's ridiculous. Like things go wrong.
The odds are actually against you.
It's in that like mental game of poker thing that I did. It's like, think of it this way: if you heard on the news that there was a 30% chance it was gonna like storm, like rain shower, and you went outside, and then it started raining, would you get angry over that? No, because there's 30%. Like, you know, you knew it was a possibility of it happening.
Yeah.
And I think playing poker has actually like made me so like I don't get like I wouldn't tilt because of something like that, because people are like, I'm the unluckiest player, blah blah blah. I've seen in the millions of hands that I've played and watched other people play, I've seen the most crazy odd stuff happen. There's like 1 in 128 isn't. I've seen stuff that's 1 in 12,000 happen. So just because it doesn't happen often, if you keep doing something enough, it will. Ness's dad must have very dominant genes. Because mom's hair is blonde and Ness's hair is jet black. I can't remember. Though his sister Tracy has blonde hair. Maybe Ness is the mailman's kid. I don't want to change out of my jammies. That was pretty, oh, fuck. I really gotta figure out how to two-person stutter. You don't stutter at all in PJ. It's like the one thing I haven't had any practice at. Well, at least not the last year. What?
So this was really cold or something?
I don't know. When we went to go out, I checked and I noticed that it had gone down to 0.
It's supposed to feel like -16 tonight.
Probably just no clouds, right? So there's nothing keeping the sun in. You know what I mean? That's what I'm guessing.
Says there's a little bit of cloud, but not for overnight, I mean.
I mean, it's no barometric pressure, I guess.
What?
No barometric pressure, I guess. Something's not, like, usually stuff, clouds and pressure keep some of the heat in. Not like it shouldn't. It's kind of weird that it's going from +8 to -16. Unless the wind is blowing. Is that wind chill or temperature?
Yeah, wind chill.
Oh.
But the difference between the two is not a whole lot. Like it's -10 but feels like -16. Some of the variance.
No, especially for the humidity that's up.
I just wonder what was going on with my body, and that makes sense because it's been warm and now it's getting really cold. I've been sore the past day or so. I'm sore again tonight, so just wondering what's going on.
Oh, I mentioned to Terry that we'd probably stop by tomorrow or the next day. I'll drop it in the line about, she said she wants to make it up to me, so that's what she can do it.
Well, over the weekend we're supposed to get a little bit of rain, like a millimeter, and then a millimeter on Saturday, and then Sunday 1 to 3 millimeters, and a centimeter of snow.
Sounds weird,
Oh
but
my gosh, Sunday's supposed to be +14.
it'd be a good weekend to go get my bike fixed. So then, this is raining and we probably won't use them, and then the next weekend we can use the bikes. Oh, right.
But Sunday was good.
I don't know if there'd be a place open. It's not a complicated thing I need done.
Well, we could do it early in the morning, and then go up river after. You don't have to be there super early. I just want to spend the afternoon there with Mom and come home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think that the bike will fit in the car, so I'd have to get it lifted somewhere anyway. So I'll just do it through the week or early next weekend. We need to get a bike.
You could get the bike in the car. We've
See?
done it. Yeah, you take the wheel off.
Mm.
We've done it. We've got both bikes in the car. Right?
Not at once. We had to have my brother put one in his car, and they barely fit. We really need to get a bike rack.
Yeah, they're not very cheap, actually. But I agree. I'd like to have one that was kind of versatile, like to what vehicle it could go on.
Yeah. There, you want to give me something for my birthday? That's what you get. Give me a bike rack. I'll get you some. And then we'll do
Well, I'm not disagreeing, but I just think that that's a little bit above the budget.
Is it? I didn't think there was that much money.
Well, all the look online right now, I don't know where I would get it from.
Check Amazon, they'll give you like a baseline.
I don't know if I'll order from
No, but it'll give you a baseline price though. I know I've looked at them on there. I feel like they were like between $50 and $100 depending. Obviously need one that would carry 2 bikes.
Oh my gosh. There's a deluxe 2-bike trunk mount rack, and it's $69.34. It has 287 ratings of 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. That's the thing, bikes don't like really weigh that much. Like it's a little bit of engineering, but.
Oh, there's all kinds of, hey, done deal. Happy birthday.
I like getting useful things for my birthday.
Well, you are in desperate need of a new hoodie.
Yeah, no, but that's for Christmas, and we'll, I don't want to just buy a hoodie for the sake of buying a hoodie when we find one that's I really like.
Around, but I'm not really finding anything that's like you.
Yeah.
And I'm getting to know you pretty well now. And the stuff that I'm finding is not very good.
Not very subtle.
No, it's not, and it's like the fit is weird. Like they're like fitted, and fitted hoodies are not why people buy hoodies.
No.
So.
Freaking hipsters. Or as Alti would say, fornicating hipsters. Actually, I can say fucking on my stream. Because I have in my things, you need to click to say that there might be language that you don't approve of on it.
Oh no, I'm excited. You should pick it and then I can order it so we can get it for your birthday.
Okay.
Like so it'll be here, you know what I mean?
Right after I'm done this. Let's go, Sharky and George. That's a good start.
Oh, those things you can hang your bikes off of the wall.
Yeah, that would be convenient.
Those things, they're only like $12, between $12 and $20. I'm sure there's more that are more expensive, but.
I will be a snob. Hula hoop man. Let's go, Frank. Yeah, of course. Oh, I didn't die again. Not dying is good.
Oh.
And dying is less good. I miss arcades. Like, I'm sure there's still, like, the odd one around if you go to, like, a big city or whatever, but...
I remember going to Toronto, and there was this place that was enormous, and it was called Palladium.
Yeah, I think I've been there, actually.
Like, you actually had, you got, like, a little card that was, like, a debit card or something. And you went there, and it was, like, loaded up with money. So you could go around with your card and use that to play games and stuff.
Actually,
It was so cool. I had a lot of fun there, but like you could spend so much money there, so easy.
for Ryan's bachelor party when we were in Ottawa, there was like a bar that was like that. It was like a bar arcade.
Okay.
So
That's
like,
kind of neat.
yeah, it was. And like they had
Oh,
like,
you went?
yeah, we went. Ryan doesn't remember being there, but we were there. Ryan actually doesn't remember the concert.
Oh, that's bad.
I was just like, dude, we were there for 2 hours. He's like, I know. Many drinks.
Ryan had a really good time if he can't remember anything.
But, like, there used to be 2 arcades in this city, at least, at the same time, like, functioning. And now there are 0. Closest thing you get are VLT machines.
No, the little one in the mall. There's quite a bit there.
I
They've
guess.
added a few things.
It's like, I say I don't consider that an arcade. It's like, that's the movie that has a few arcade games there.
It's a decent amount though now. Like there's quite a few games there.
Like 15 maybe.
That's a decent amount for the mall. And like, whatever it's called, Kingswood.
Oh yeah, Kingswood's close. But like, the Fredericton Mall arcade used to be legit. There was like...
They must have something in Moncton or St. John.
There used to be Crystal Palace, but now that's gone. That actually makes me sad. Crystal Palace was such a part of my childhood.
I've never been.
Really?
Yeah.
It was... Oh, it was like, well, it was like in the mall.
I've never been to the zoo in Moncton. I'd like to do that. And Magnetic Hill, like we didn't do that stuff last year because it wasn't open. For your birthday?
Yeah. Yeah, that was
I'll
a
have to
piss
go a
off.
little later this year. Plan a trip to Moncton, Monkey Town.
Like, imagine you go to the Regent Mall and like where Sears is, you walk in.
Yep.
Now there's a place where there's arcade games, there's like cotton candy and everything else. There's a roller coaster. There's one of those big swings that like are up
Inside?
in the air. Yeah.
Inside. That's
Inside.
cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I can't believe they got rid of it.
Was it like super old? Like they just couldn't
Oh, yeah.
afford to keep it going kind of thing?
I don't know, I think the government should have stepped in. Like, it's because it's like a family thing, right?
Yeah. Be like a little bit of a fair that goes on.
Well, there was even
all year long.
a little science center in there, like where you touch the thing and your hair would go all up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had like a virtual reality machine in there at one point.
Oh, we went to the science center in Toronto too. That was so much fun. I've been there a couple of times. I went there when I was like a kid, and then I
Okay.
went again when I was like 12 or 13. And yeah, I loved it. I loved it both times.
My-
So much cool. There's so much stuff. There's so much cool stuff to do and interact with there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was there because that's just something you have to do on family vacation. My brother threw up in the National Arts Museum.
Really?
Yeah.
We went to a museum too. I don't remember the name of it. It might have been that. I don't know.
National Arts is in Montreal.
National Arts.
Yeah.
Well, there's one in Toronto.
Oh, there'd be.
It was an art museum.
Oh yeah, there'd be an art museum, but like
I don't know what it was called.
the national one. You know what I mean? Whatever. But I do think Montreal is kind of like is like the center of like arts and. If you said like what's the city of arts and culture in Canada? Probably Montreal. Not to mention the food there is badass.
I'm so excited to go back to that place that we ate at.
Lazim de Castet, or des Baguette,
Spaghetti.
otherwise known as the Spaghetti Factory. I can't believe that that's what it comes into, because it's like, that name makes you think that's like, oh, it's going to be like a Boston pizza type place, and it ends up being like, by far the best food.
It's like fine dining almost.
I'd say it is fine dining. It's the best food I've ever had.
And the price for everything was like not crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
No, it was pretty
it's
reasonable.
pretty moderate pricing there for the quality of food that you get. Like, I follow them on Instagram. I don't know if you do, but they post stuff every now and then when they're trying new things. And like, their stuff is beautiful. Like their food. They had like a full prep station done, like a picture of it. With they were doing a new kind of bruschetta, and it had like all these crazy ingredients. And then they showed the final product, and it was so pretty. Like, I wouldn't want to eat it.
Best handmade pasta I've ever had, best tiramisu I've ever had, for sure.
The coffee was good from there.
I'm like,
That's probably like beans that were their own or something. I see, I knew that you would like sitting in that chair, Cooper.
shit. I'm not like a duck connoisseur or anything, but like I tasted and checked your duck. It was cooked perfectly.
It was delicious.
And duck is not easy to cook.
Nice.
That was cheeky.
Cheeky. Oh no.
Oh, shit. I shouldn't have tried that. They're just going to get the opening move. It's not going to be that big a deal. It's like, if I was going for a world record, I'd be pissed. Yeah, the smash gives you about 3 times your best hit. Holy shit, too. Why am I wasting those on slugs? That's super awesome. Fuck. I had to stop playing so poorly. Oh, my offense is 26. Shit. What the fuck?
Seriously, that was wrong. From right there.
And the more they're on screen, the harder it is to do. Whew. Not the
Good
best.
job.
It might not have been pretty, but it got we got there. It was the butterfly, I tell you. The butterfly. Butterfly gives me pee-pee, makes my pee-pee grow. Oh, and then after you get the magic can, like special level up, Ness has so much pee-pee. I think they just do that to like, just in case you were wondering if Ness was the leader of the group. Because like once you get Paula and Pooh, like their psychic powers seem to be stronger.
Who's watching him? He is the love and life of that chair.
Can I get a defense down?
He's so comfortable. He's got his cheek resting on the armrest.
He just cooed at me. Right?
I wish I could be as comfortable as you are.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to do a burgerless thing here. He was so desperate today.
Did you see what he does though? He'll like reach out
Mm.
if he doesn't want you to stall.
Mm. Like
He's like royalty or something like that. You know what I mean? What are you doing? You know I can get that, right?
I just didn't want to say anything.
You don't have to.
Mm.
Look at his little face.
Like he jumped into my he doesn't jump into your lap.
Yes, he does.
Like yeah, sometimes.
Don't you do that. You are the devil. Did you see his face? Look at his eyes right now. Devil. You're devil kitty.
Like not that he doesn't jump on your lap, but it's nothing he does often. But he was like.
He does it every day and then I'm home. He
Like,
does. I'm not kidding.
He just jumped right up into mine though. Like I don't know. It's super weird.
And every time I'm in my room, he always tries, unless I make him stay away. Like, I don't let him in my room in the mornings anymore, because he won't leave me alone.
Need some separation boundaries.
Learning from his mommy, being super needy.
This isn't for you. Sit back down. This isn't for you.
You are a little needy. You need insulin.
What?
I said you are a little needy. You need insulin.
Insulin, food.
Well, we all need food. I can forgive you for that.
Everybody's a little needy. You're more needy than anybody.
At this point, if he grew up outside when he was a kitten, he could survive like John's old cats.
What? If he what?
If he had been more outside when he was a kitten,
Oh, yeah.
like John was worried about those cats, he didn't have to be worried about those cats. He could have let those cats just out. They would have been just fine.
They were out.
Like they were outside all the time.
They were outside all the time, but I mean, like, he didn't have to find owners for them before he left.
No, but it's hard to say where they would have gone, right? Because it would have been a long ways before they could find somebody that was going to look after them, kind of thing, like get fed.
Maybe. There's a lot of farms in that area, though. I think they could probably, like, because they were so scrappy, I think they could be barn cats. Probably scrappier than most barn cats.
You're probably right. It probably would have been okay.
Well, only because
Maybe
barn...
maybe one or two of them might not have been okay, but
A lot of barn...
they definitely knew the outside dangers, though, because the road went by right there too. So they would know enough to stay away from vehicles.
Even the smallest one, like, I tried to, like,
Do
when
you remember?
it was dug into the carpet and I was trying to peel it off.
Do you remember when you left the windows down in the truck or the car, whatever it was?
And they ate my food.
And the cat got in, like, cause you had McDonald's burgers.
Yeah.
And they ate the burger.
I had like 3 burgers in there too. I was so looking forward to that.
I've never seen cats eat hamburgers before. Oh.
Just like, oh, I didn't get this from 45 minutes away or anything. It's alright.
That's why they ate them. The burgers were so sweet. They couldn't resist.
Too rare.
Body freaks me looking at the helper. I don't think I should buy that anymore.
I was about to say, if it makes you
I
like
think
ill.
what I'm gonna do is try to like make my own.
Is it just like tuna casserole or something,
Yeah,
basically?
it's essentially the same thing. It's just like I use like cream and milk or whatever, right, as the base,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe some cheese or something like that. And then you have like some vegetables like onions and peas and carrots or something. And then your tuna. And then you can crumble up like croutons or breadcrumbs or something to put over the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just over the top.
That's what was supposed to happen last time. Thank you.
Come here. Come here. You're like a teenager, Cooper. Here.
No, teenagers aren't so needy about like wanting attention. They don't want attention from their parents.
I just mean he's disobedient.
Oh, yeah. He's like a 5-year-old. Wants your attention, but then doesn't know what to do with it once it gets it.
Come see me. Come on. You're looking at me. I know you want to. Come on. Right here.
I don't think I need the eggs and mouse. I'm not taking it. I probably should have got that.
Yeah, come on. There. See?
Nope. Oh, nope. Oh, I better not be.
Good boy.
Shit.
Good. You need to trust me more. Huh? It's like you don't trust me. Whenever I call you up onto the couch, you know that I always have space for you.
He may trust you, but that's learned. His instincts to be all bleh are too deep.
Well, it's like I have to show him how much space there is, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like I have to like pat down the
Okay.
space all around, and then once I do that, then he'll come up. If I don't do that, he just keeps looking, and then like goes all like woozy and then walks away and then comes back and does the same thing and just looks. But if I show him, like if I pat down the space and he can see how much space there is, like and I touched it like it's safe, then he'll jump up.
Do cats have good visual depth perception? Because stuff like blankets
I
might...
want to say yes, but...
Well, it's because if they don't see a lot of colors, you know, stuff like blankets and stuff, could...
Like, their accuracy is so good, right? For
yeah, but
jumping on things, but I don't know. But it's like they have to be certain of it.
Yeah.
Before they do it, right? Kind of like whenever he's jumping from kitty tree down or up to the kitty tree. He knows that surface is solid and can support him.
Yeah.
That's why I assume that's why he jumps up after I pat down the surface. He knows it's safe.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah. That's my guess. Pretty good guess. I pet him and then he jumps and goes away.
Because it just always seemed to me that, especially on right under their nose, their vision seems to be very movement dependent.
It's possible. Everyone's up to get something to eat.
We can't always get what he wants. It's not like he's going to die. He's going to eat 3 pieces of food.
I know.
Whew, just able to respawn that.
Just trying different meows to see what reaction I'm going to give him.
Or just that if we hear it.
You see that? It's a different meow, it's a different call.
You should know by now, Cooper. Go to your most annoying one. There it is. She lets you up, you're not coming back down, dude. I know he doesn't understand, but it makes me feel better.
Yeah, I say things too out loud. It makes me feel better with him. Regards to him.
And he's the one person you can talk to without any consequences. Like, how many times do you want to just tell someone to shut the fuck up?
Yes, and you can actually do it with him. He doesn't get offended.
No, but also knows what you mean. Or at least knows that you're unhappy. And that it has to do with him. Because there's no, like, noise going on down here.
Yeah.
He won't relent.
Yeah.
Cooper!
Come down.
It's like one of those times when you're glad you didn't name the cat like Sergeant Fuzzy Boots or something. It's like when you're mad at them and you want to like...
Sergeant Fuzzy Boots.
Yeah. It just wouldn't be satisfying. Cooper! Like, you can hit that with some...
Yeah.
It's kind of like on Big Mouth. Andrew! 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 Yes, Andrew Orr. I'm having not good luck with... Like, this is supposed to be fairly low spawn area. And each time you transition through a door, it's about 5 seconds. you know, probably should have only had to do it once and ended up doing it like 5 times probably. Peaceful ass valley. Oh, right, I didn't need to do that. No, I did it again.
A pencil eraser?
Yeah. You won't get to see it on this one, but there's also an eraser.
Any eraser.
I don't like this. It's going too good. Like, I was like, that was too easy of a walk. Something terrible is going to happen.
That. That package made.
Yeah. The little diamonds, you'll see them a couple times throughout the game. They were supposed just to be placeholders, and they were going to go do sprites for them, but because the game was like so far behind schedule as is and like over budget, they just never did. Apparently this place was supposed to be renamed Fuzzy Pickles Valley too, and that never got done.
Fuzzy Pickles Valley.
Yeah. Oh, please don't tell me I'm pincered. Fuck. I thought I was gonna make it. I almost was out of that.
Almost. Nothing caught up.
Just don't give me a cold. Just don't give me a cold. All right. Yeah. It didn't even make sense why they're there, because like they're so underpowered that they were like they run from you.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I need to.
What? You finally came back, did ya? Cooper? Come here. What are you doing?
I better have enough.
Come here. Well, you have pain in the butt. Huh?
Oh, I need to go through and make a strategy guide for myself.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, well, because I'm kind of just going willy-nilly here.
Yeah, it's just practice.
Yeah.
Trying to get things going.
I just don't want to. You don't want to practice bad habits,
No, that's true.
especially when you're first learning something. That shit can be hard to unteach.
Yeah. Cooper, do you want to go upstairs? Do you want to go up? I'll pick you up. Come on.
You okay?
Oh, good toe. Yeah. I like that. Fire.
Probably don't need that for this run, but whatever. Oh, I've never seen that before. Car painter just killed himself. Car painter, he uses the lightning attacks, and Paul gives you the Franklin badge. And like, there's only a 1 in 4 chance that his lightning will hit you. And it hit me both times and reflected back at him.
I just want my feet on the pavement for a minute.
Can you see my lighter?
What?
Can you see my lighter anywhere?
Immediately, no. Stand up and walk.
What color is it?
Gray. Well, it should be like sitting because I've used it since I started.
Since you started? Is it in your pocket?
It is. I never put my lighter in my pocket. That would have taken me a while to
This
find.
is why I'm here now. I know what you're like with losing things.
Oh, God, do you have them straight?
Can you check the couch for those keys? Yes, it's not there. Mercy comes home. I'm gonna have a double.
I swear you've like had
I
them put them there.
And there it is.
You probably had them with you and
No,
left
I
them
didn't.
put them there.
I swear to God, no, I didn't.
Pulling a J on me. No!
All the crows. They're bitches too, aren't they? Are they wearing sunglasses?
Yeah.
They're cool crows. Like fucking Murkrow, aren't they? Evil.
But they're called spiteful crows.
Spiteful crows.
They're actually one of the fastest enemies in the game, so like they're hard to run away from.
Oh,
Like,
they are?
speed-wise.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's funny, you'd think Gigas would be the fastest. Yeah, the second fastest.
He's trying to get more treats. I filled that thing. It'll figure out pretty quick there's nothing in it. He knows. There's ashes on the floor. Is that Ryan?
Probably Ryan.
There. Doing that just made me think of this thing that Grampy had when he was sick,
Mm-hmm.
and like he had his heart valve replacement,
Mm-hmm.
and afterwards there were like certain tests that he had to do, and one of the tests was like a take-home thing, and it was to test like his oxygen levels and like his breathing, how strong his breath and breathing was. I don't really know. Anyway, so there was this tube thing into an apparatus that stood up, and there was a ball in the bottom of it,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd have to go
Oh, yeah.
in the tube, and then the ball would go up, and it would take your measurement of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I used to play with that all the time.
That's like
It was like a real thing that Grampy had to use, but I played with it.
That's a really common test they do. Like when because that's probably just because it's so useful. But like when Doug Benson did his like super high knee, that was one of the things the doctor had him do.
I don't know exactly what it was for Grampy that they were trying to monitor. I don't know if it
Fluid in the lungs, probably.
maybe because that's something that could happen after a heart surgery, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
And over time, you'd want to know if it was getting better or worse or whatever.
Well, it's probably the first place the infection would pop up if there was one, right?
Yeah.
Would be in the lungs. It's nice and wet and warm in there. Where bacteria
Weird
like to live.
things that always happen with Grampy. And I remember just like kind of blips and stuff. Like he was at home and Graham was taking care of him, Mom was around, right? So he was quite sick when he was at home, and then there was like a home care person that came to like come do meals and stuff too and help out. And I remember one of the times he was sitting in the living room and like he had his feet up, but his feet were so swollen they were like round. You know what I mean? And there were like these bubbles on his feet, and I couldn't believe it. Like it was just full of like water, right? And all this stuff was happening. He was retaining food really badly. I didn't know that that could really happen that bad until I saw that on him.
It's kind of like seeing like a spider bite for the first time, like how, like the.
How big the.
Well, yeah, I can get like.
Or like when you see that a dog has eaten a bumblebee and the bumblebee stung him, or a hornet stung him, and how big his face gets. It's kind of hard to believe that that can happen. I can only imagine how that would feel though. Like my skin feels tight when it's just dry like this. Like imagine how it would feel if it was like 4 times the size right now. Like, ugh. I love that kitty. A pole star.
That kitty that pussy is on a pole star. Oh, that's done.
Anybody watching you tonight?
Oh, there's been a few people. I got a new subscriber, which is nice.
Yay! The zombie person.
Yeah.
Zombie-licious.
They are too zombie-licious. I'm gonna check the Pixels for Peace Discord. They might be from there. Get out of my way, doggy. I gotta go in this way to avoid a picture.
How many people do you have now?
24,
4.
I think. So I think this part is hard when you first don't know what to do, because you don't know how to get it to start. You gotta talk to this girl.
Is there any way that you can, like, I wanted to try this when I was watching you from work once, but is there a way that I can share, like, your stream to get people to put, like, you know what I mean, like a link or something like that?
Yeah, you just like.
I was trying to find it on there, but I couldn't just find, like, a direct one, so I'll have to look again.
You literally just take the link. Like it's copy. It's like
Copy and paste the link.
www.twitch.tv/12eb.
Will it show your picture on the, like, you know how when you post a video or something on Facebook, there's usually like a little picture or something?
Facebook might. I can tell you that.
Not just the link, you know what I mean?
Discord generates it, and Google Hangouts does too.
I wanted to put it on my Facebook to see if there are any other Twitch people that were out there, and if they were out there that they should watch and subscribe, because we're trying to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So anyway, I wanted to try to do that, but I forgot all about it actually, so I just wanted to check. But I thought there might have been maybe a more direct way to like do it. But anyway.
I'd never make a big push for partner. Like I just let partner. Like if I got partner, that'd be great. I would just let it happen. Like I wouldn't.
Well, if the people that you want to watch are like your friends and people that know you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I figured
That's how you. that's how you start a community.
Right.
Because, like, yeah, people do enjoy,
Because
like...
I don't know anybody that watches it, but if they do, then that's somebody you can talk to about that stuff.
Yeah, and, like, when you, like, also when you think of Twitch, like, it's, like, you're getting, like, the niche kind of, like, look into it. Like, they've got, like, Ninja that plays Fortnite has 40,000 people watch him. When Doug Polk would play poker, he would have, like, 20,000 people watching. Or, like, if you're a speedrunner in EarthBound, if you have 250 people in your stream, you're having a huge stream.
Yeah. Oh, Chris said niche.
Niche?
No, niche
Niche.
is how she was saying it, and I really wanted to say something to her, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna.
It's niche. Look it up in the dictionary.
That's what I wanted to say.
I'm pretty sure most dictionaries spell it out phonetically for you.
If I would have said that though, she would have then like tried to argue the case that it can be said that way too, blah blah blah, and I would have been like, yeah, whatever.
And now that you'd be like, no.
No point in arguing with her.
She's like, no, my boyfriend is into too many niche things. All the things he likes are niche. So, trust me, I know how to say it. Niche.
I think she says it that way because of Rob, because he's French.
I
So
could,
he pronunciates things strangely sometimes. So he probably says niche.
I could forgive someone for, like, saying it that way, but then defending that that's how it's said, no. Like, you can't defend that that's how it's said.
She defends weird things sometimes. That's why it's hard for me to voice my opinion with her, because you never know what she's gonna come at you with, kind of thing. You don't know if she's gonna agree or jump off of what you said and try to argue. Anyway.
You better not tell her I do this. She could hear, go watch my old videos and hear you say that.
Oh well. She would say that anybody that has whomever as a boss, they expect that they're going to get talked about. And maybe not necessarily the nicest things said about them.
No.
They don't care.
No, well, because if you're a good boss, you have to do shitty things sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just part of the
Not
job.
everybody is going to like what you do.
Well, because you have to do what's best for the business isn't always what makes people happy.
Right. She tries to do both.
I learned very early you can't do that. I had to have a conversation.
She's doing okay so far.
Well, it's like she shouldn't have to, like, it's a lesson she should know already for how old she is.
I think it just depends on the business that you're, like, we're so tiny, right? So in a tiny business where there's less people, you want your people to be happy because there's so few of them. They're always together. So you really need them to be happy if you want your workplace to thrive. You have, like, 200 employees, yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, but
The
like,
business is more important at that point.
But
Keeping your workers happy is, like, on the scale, but down at the bottom.
But like in the instance, like for instance, they're her wanting to like open up earlier and be open earlier in the summer.
And stay an hour later at night.
Yeah, like technically that's not good for you. Like it's like you would rather not that doesn't make you happy.
Oh right, yeah.
But it's sometimes you gotta be the jerk.
Well it doesn't make me happy, but in the same sense, it's like I lose 8 hours, but I can easily make that if I wanted to, extra, and I'm only there 4 days a week now, versus 5, so I get 3 days off a week.
Yeah.
So like on the flip side, I'm happy about that, so it's a happy medium. I work 2 weekends and have 2 weekends off. Kinda. It's like half a weekend for me. Like I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Even like when you do like sometimes when you have to do shitty things, like if you really own it, it's like you they get you, your team gets united in their dislike for you.
That's how I've kind of felt that before. Every now and then. Like, they don't like me.
Yeah, well, it's just because you're
But
doing.
I think I'm a likable person, but I can be pretty, like, crack the whip down too if I have to.
Oh, well, you have to.
And when I do that, it's very apparent that I don't care what you think. That I'm doing this because this is what has to be done.
And you didn't think you could be the manager.
They know me pretty well there, though. Like, they know that if I have to be a certain way, then I can do it. I don't like to do it, though. Like, they know that I'd rather be, like, peace and love and be nice.
What did I do?
You don't know what you did?
I think I must have not have been close enough to the locker, though. I swear I was.
The locker?
Because you have to try the key. You can come in here, he talks to you, he gives you a key, he trolls you, he's like, oh, it's slightly bent though. And then you go try it, and it's like, it won't work because it's bent. And then he's like, it didn't work, did it? I thought that might be the case. Here's the broken key machine. So, dude, why didn't you just give me the broken key machine at first? Could have avoided this whole conversation. I think I'm already over the world record.
How long, like, you get to the tent?
Yep.
How far away is that?
Not too much further. Well, hopefully. Like, I'm gonna go.
It's funny if you, like, smashed this record.
Oh, it's not even smashable.
It's not?
Yeah. Oh, cause like the Daniel RGT had it like to the point where people thought it was kind of unbeatable.
Yep.
But that was using, cause it used to be a really popular It used to be a popular race category because it's shorter. And in the, like, when you're racing, you really don't want to die. So people would go buy burgers now before they went to go fight the cops. Now, from Mother 2, Alti had never bought burgers, so he would always do that part burgerless regardless if it was Boogey or regular percent. So then Siri got the record doing with the burgers, and then Daniel took it back, and then he started doing burgerless, I think. Like, he started doing it without burgers. It's a more risky strategy. Like, there's a good chance you'll die if things don't go right. Like, there's very little leeway.
You have to take risks, though.
Yeah. Well, once a record gets to a certain point, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm in that point in PJ, like, I have to... Like, I basically have to make it so there's certain times where if things don't go exactly right for me, it's over. Like the sunstroke thing. Like, where I heal, if I get more than one spawn.
Do you still see people moving up that list?
The PJ list?
That people are even, like, still doing it kind of thing? Not necessarily that they're up at the top, but do you still see movement?
Retro Brian's been doing it. I think it was Erythium was doing some a few months ago. Like, maybe a month or two after I got the record. It's just a really frustrating category. Because there's some, like, weird RNG spots, and, like, not hitting the glitches costs, like, a good amount of time. Like, if you have to redo, like, an OOB thing, like walking through the cemetery, it's 45 seconds with a reset. need to go diagonal. There's a 100% goat spawn here, but if you go directly diagonal down all the way, for some reason, it gets rid of it. Protoplasm where runs die. Oh, because he can call for help.
Protoplasm? For more protoplasms?
Yeah. And it's just, you have no levels at this point, so any enemy is deadly. So 2 enemies is very bad. Oh, nice. No, come here.
We ran back up there.
Come on over. There you go. Come on down.
Moving like a zigzag or something?
I'm gonna be a pussy and get this. Oh.
Couldn't hit the monkey?
Yeah, it's like if you can, you saw me do that actually the last time, I think. I skipped around that, this present, when I was doing glitchless.
I think maybe. I don't really recall that specifically, but.
No, no, no! Why I went to go get that croissant?
Is that a phone?
Yep. No, the random ones are when phones are people's heads or they're on birds' heads. The guy standing to the left of the throne in Pooh's castle,
Yeah.
he's got a phone on his head.
He does?
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh.
I should have just took those 2 slots. Not fighting a mouse. Whatever.
That just sucks.
Yeah, there's a quick kill.
I made it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'm just
all of them are there?
Yeah, well, then just like instead of going back, I'm just gonna try to use the iframes because you're invincible for like 2 or 3 seconds after the fight ends to get past the max. Because I probably would have ended up taking this fight anyway. What? I didn't see the slug. Smash. Hamburgers are super overpriced in this game. $14
$14
in 1994. Nice. Go monkey, go monkey, go.
He looks back and forth.
Nope.
Mushroom.
Oh, they won't give you that weird thing, but that the other ones do. The mushroom on the head. But fuck. See, he's fine because he won't be able to get him.
And his girlfriend.
You come back 2 to 4 hours later and already married.
Holy.
And I'm like, oh, well, we're off. Newlyweds, you know.
The thing was chasing you.
Yeah. Oh, he was K-boy.
Pretty far away, too.
Yeah.
Chasing you.
Oh, yeah, their aggro's pretty big. Oh, shit. Oh, no, not pause. What's skip? Oh, it is 5.
What happened?
Oh, I missed a split.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it's not a big deal. It's the overall time. It's a little warm down here lately.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. On stream.
What's that first thing say?
Where?
Oh, it's now live. Okay. Cool.
FUF stands for Fuck Up Frank. You're reading Through Death Comes War.
He said good luck.
Oh, hey buddy! Thank you. That was just now.
Yeah, I just saw it. That's why I told that.
I guess I haven't peeked at the chat for a bit.
It literally just happened.
Well, things are going okay for a first time. You know, I'm already way 10 minutes over a world record, which seems like an eternity, but yeah, I know I'm terrible. Oh, there's a split. But I'm guaranteed to PB if I finish. So close to the end. I think I'm gonna make the pussy safety save. Because if I died, I would be very sad. I didn't even need to do that. What did I do that for?
Oh my gosh, this is funny. That guy that I told you about that I was watching that plays Mario that day, he's on right now, and it said his wife is playing A Link to the Past for the very first time on screen.
Nice.
So I clicked on it to see, but she's sitting there beside him, and she literally has the baby strapped onto the front.
That's so funny.
And they're playing a game with the baby on them.
So you gotta do what you gotta do to game.
That's so funny.
Nice. Thanks, buddy. It's not the greatest time, but it's not a bad first playthrough, I guess. I wanted to do glitchless any percent tonight, but I don't know, I just kept getting delayed in getting started, and it was gonna keep me up too late. Oh, shit. How come that didn't end it? It's still going. I guess I have another split in there for some reason.
Well, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now what?
I don't know what to do here. Ugh.
It's too funny. You can do that with me someday.
Oh, I better just take a picture of that. I might have to manually put that in. Woohoo! Okay. I am gonna do a quick PJ run for celebration. I will be right back while I get set up for that.